Hi everyone, welcome to RN to BSN Capstone course NR451. My name is Joan Hayslip and I am the nursing instructor for this course, or actually the facilitator for this course. And first of all, I just want to congratulate all of you on making it to your capstone course. This is tremendous that you have gotten this far in the program, and in just a few short months you're going to be graduating as BSNs and you're going to be joining an elite group of nurses. You all deserve just a big pat on the back for getting this far in the program and for demonstrating that you have what it takes to be a BSN and to be a future leader of nursing. Just a little bit about myself and then we'll talk about the course. I've been a nurse for a long time, over 35 years, and I'm so thrilled to say that I'm very happy that during that period of time I've been able to be involved in all different types of nursing. I graduated with my BSN from the University of Delaware, and I was then a Navy nurse. So I was able to travel and to get a whole different type of leadership from the United States Navy Nurse Corps. I left the Navy after about 8 years. I got married to a wonderful Navy pilot, and so we've been able to travel with our children and spend an entire career in the Navy. And you can read more about my bio in the syllabus. But I have been so happy to be able to take on wonderful leadership roles in acute care. I went back and got my master's degree in 1981 and became a cardiopulmonary clinical nurse specialist. So I spent about 25 years on the acute care side, both as a clinical nurse specialist and an executive leader. I left about 10 years ago and got involved in the community health side, took on several roles in community health as director of a home health agency and also as a consultant. And now I am an executive for an electronic health record software company, and I've been doing this for about 4 years. During all of this period of time, my wonderful career as a nurse, I've been able to see evidence-based practice and research in action. As healthcare has changed, we've tackled multiple new projects based on research and been able to implement them. And now in my current role, I also assist organizations in doing just that. So that's what basically this course NR451 is all about. It's really a synthesis course, and it requires senior students to demonstrate mastery of skills learned in your liberal arts courses, such as your writing, and your sciences, as well as your nursing courses. So you're going to be demonstrating that you've mastered all of those course outcomes. You will be synthesizing all of that content into one big project here in your capstone course. So you'll be drawing upon the knowledge you obtained in research, the knowledge you obtained in your nursing leadership course, perhaps your nursing culture course, perhaps your informatics course. It all comes together in this course as you tackle a problem. The major assignment in this course is an evidence-based project that grows out of your particular interest in a specific patient population. So for instance, you are going to be identifying a specific problem that intrigues you on your unit or within your facility. And it has to be a problem that is based on data and based on research. So let's say, for instance, you have a high infection rate on your unit. Maybe you have catheter-associated UTIs. Maybe you have sepsis. Maybe you have issues with PICC lines. Maybe you're having difficulty with nursing retention, so maybe it's a different type of problem, or HCAP scores, patient satisfaction scores. Maybe you have issues with your OB patients or rehospitalization of your CHF patients, and maybe they need a specific intervention such as teach-back. So you're going to be identifying a specific problem, and then you're going to be looking at the research to see what are best practices to solve that problem. and we're going to walk them through the entire project just as though you were actually implementing it. So we'll be looking at problem identification, research, feasibility, risks, and basically you'll see what it's like to become a project manager. So as you look at this course, and I know you are all experts because you have had many courses already, but just take the time to read the syllabus this week, read my bio, read about the different projects. There are actually 3 projects in this course, and let's see here. We'll go over here to the doc sharing, and you can see in week 2 you have milestone number 1, which is where you're going to be identifying your problem and identifying the research surrounding it. In week 4 you have a major paper that's due, and that's worth 225 points. And this is where you will actually write that very high level BSN paper, that research paper, putting it all together, the problem, the interventions, the research, the feasibility, the implementation strategies, and the evaluation strategies. You will also be doing a PowerPoint presentation in week 6, and this will be a PowerPoint presentation where you're basically teaching the staff about the problem that you've selected and how you've tackled it and the solutions. So take a look at all of those milestones, the guidelines for them, and download the rubrics. Now, as you look at week 4, I just want to point out that this is a major paper. It's really important that you are writing at a high level BSN. So in week 4, this is also a good time to turn that paper into turnitin.com. So get that paper done a couple days ahead of time, turn it into turnitin.com, and look at the score that you've received and make sure that you go back and paraphrase, quote correctly, do everything you can to write a good paper that does not contain anything that's plagiarized. So take a look at that. The other thing that you could do, as you're looking at all of your resources over here, we have great student resources. Look at the projects, take the course tour, but go into Tutor Source. And again, if you're able to do your paper early, I would highly suggest that you go to Smart Thinking and upload your paper to our wonderful Writing Center, and they will be able to, they won't grade your paper, but they will give you great suggestions, and they're used to this project. So take a look at that. So for those of you, even those of you that write well, if you just want to get those extra special kudos from the Writing Center, go ahead and do that. Just be aware it takes them about 24 to 48 hours to get that paper back to you. So this week, take a look at all of the course materials, download everything, get yourself organized. But the big thing right now in week 1 is to take a look at what problem you want to tackle, whether that's a problem, a specific clinical problem on your unit, or a problem that intrigues you. But remember, it has to be based on data. For instance, the number of infections on the unit, the number of rehospitalizations, etc., because you're going to be evaluating an intervention that you will put into place and that you will then evaluate. And so how can you evaluate it if you don't have that data? So it's like a research project. I encourage all of you to just look at my information on the syllabus as far as how to get in touch with me. Please feel free to email me. I'll get right back with you. If the question concerns something within the course, please just put it under the Q&As and I'll respond there. Because if you have the question, probably everyone else might have the same question. And then again, if you need to call me, please don't hesitate. I am on East Coast time, and that is my business line that you will call, but you can just leave a message if I don't answer, and I'll get back with you right away. So I'm really looking forward to getting all of you through Capstone. And again, I just want to congratulate you all on getting to this high level, and just think, in a few short months, you will be crossing that stage for graduation. So here we go.